What's up, guys? How we doing?
Oh, we're doing good,
Oh,
man. How about
I'm about
yourself? It's
to.
been a while, right? But we're back in
Cool.
business. So what's up?
It's been a little bit, man.
Oh
It's been
man, no, it's doing good, bro. I went and bought my fucking pistol today.
Oh shit! I thought you were gonna say
Hey, big
Ooh,
guns.
that's right. Big guns
Ooh,
and big fun.
got my shit.
That's right. I thought you were gonna say you bought your PS5 or something. But I think
Shit.
The wife's buying that.
I saw that that hack PS5 that you beat up. That was pretty tight.
She would have looked at me like, "What the fuck?"
What is that? The PS5 2.5 or what?
The
and that's
PS5, babe.
PS.
So yeah, she nodded her head. Yeah, she said, "Yep." Said, "I'm getting in for my men."
Yeah. Oh really? How much is that PS5 by the way? It was like $900.
But what y'all talking
Oh
about?
man, hell no, it's 550.
550. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
all I know, homie, is this motherfucking Biden, Kamala, 2020, baby. What y'all talking about? Biden and Harris, homie. That's what we on. That's the ticket we on.
Wait, homie, wait.
Dumbass fucking.
But don't 45 have some lawsuits happening that some states, ain't finished yet?
Yeah, but come on, lad, bro. Come on, man.
Nigga ain't doing shit with all them lawsuits, bro.
That's right. Making that shit
That's
worse.
a fart in the wind.
Deuces, Donald Trump. Fuck you, dog.
He's out,
Fart in the
bro.
wind, my boy.
Yeah, bro.
Ah. Psych!
Get the fuck out of here, man.
You're fired.
Bavo, you know what to do?
Welcome to the You, Me, and Mr.C show. I'm Steve-O. What up, y'all?
Yeah.
Hey,
Gentlemen, welcome back, man. It's been a minute. How y'all doing?
Man, blessed. You know what I mean? Shit.
Good, man.
After that election, bro, that was the best when Biden won, bro. That was the best day of 2020 so far for your boy.
That's right.
Damn, bro.
For all of us.
Number two,
Biden.
that Gucci versus Jeezy right there. You know what I mean?
That's right. Versus.
Damn, bro.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
so what?
Zing.
I mean, you gave me the play-by-play a little bit, JP, but could you share a little bit with the audience if you want to have a little segment of versus review?
Oh, man, look. So tonight, you know what I mean? It was the night. Hey, Jeezy versus Gucci. If you know the history, y'all know that they first started off, you know what I mean? They collaborated on a joint called So Icy, which was like Gucci Mane's first project. And then after that, bro, it was beef that was stirred up. They both made diss songs for each other. You feel me? One of Jeezy's partners even got killed in the process, bro. And Jeezy mocked that. You feel me? Oh no, not Jeezy, but Gucci mocked him. So when they came out tonight, bro, off the gate, bro, he played that. Gucci played the diss song, bro. So disrespectful, bro. So disrespectful. Nobody ever thought these two guys would be in the same room together. So what happened tonight, man, was
man,
special.
we missed the Gucci versus battle.
So you got to go back and you got to watch that. It was a special moment for hip hop.
Damn, man. Where you be at? You were sleeping or what?
I was definitely on my old man napping shit right now.
He was passed out.
Bro, on the IG live, they had like 2 million, bro, 2 million watching on the IG live, bro.
Man, that shit was popping though.
Oh, hey, it's popping, man. Hey, first thing I want to talk about, guys. We've been in this COVID thing since March, right? And I know a lot of people are fed up with it. But how you feeling about Gavin Newsom dropping the hammer on the state, but then getting caught in the French restaurant up in Napa Valley with a 12 party at a table indoors? How you feeling about that? The homie dropping. That's my question to start off.
Maskless.
That's politics.
Maskless, bro.
The fuck?
Maskless, right? And mind you, we're not even talking about the people he was sitting with, right?
Exactly.
Like medical, like lobbyists from the state, right? People that are deciding legislation in terms of what needs to be done in terms of regulation for COVID-19 in California. These are people that are celebrating indoors 12 table. So my question to you all, right? Like to a man, right? How does it feel for a dude to be telling you what the fuck to do, but the homie's out here doing his own shit? Like, how does that make you feel about following those rules?
I mean, I would say, fuck you, motherfucker. We ain't gonna follow orders when you ain't trying to follow no damn simple orders, you know? So why do you want people to follow your shit? You know, curfew this, curfew that, you know, shut down businesses. Like, what the fuck? Like, how are we supposed to make money, you know? If you're gonna start setting rules and shit when you can't even follow that shit damn yourself.
You know what I'm gonna say? He is a human being just like the rest of us
Exactly.
that is able to go out and have himself a good time and just as fallible as all the rest of us. Because I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay, go ahead.
Who among all of us
I got a question
hasn't
for
been
you, but
doing
go
something
ahead.
we weren't supposed to be doing in the middle of this right now?
Ding. Raise your hand,
Okay.
everybody. Raise your hand.
But how do you hold? And this too goes to you, 40, right? How do you hold somebody accountable? That's a leader, bro. Like I get the homie off the block right here. I get like my tío, like just saying, hey, you know what? Like I just was hanging out with the compadre over here. But how do you let the governor slide, bro? Like homie's talking out of one side of his mouth, and then over here like sipping wine on the other side of his mouth. Like do we hold people like
his
that?
Track record.
I get it.
Track record. You look and see how he's been moving. Like you find out whether or not this is the first time that it's happened, or whether or not he's got a pattern. Because if he's got a pattern and then it's been happening like that, then it's a problem. But like
JP, bro, JP,
if it's been one time, and then I can't knock it one time.
Hey, JP, slide in here, bro.
Hey, look.
So you're good. Wait, JP, you're cool with the homie saying, look, the homie's got a track record. You know he's slimy. Let it slide. You cool with that at this point in time?
Look, bro. Look. Hey, with this politics shit, bro, it was just like this election, bro. It was like picking the lesser of two evils. Gavin Newsom, for the most part, bro, he ain't been slipping like that. You know what I mean? The way I saw that whole little situation, it's just like when you were OG, bro, and you smoking your weed, and you telling the little homies like, don't do drugs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But you the OG, you feel me? So you gonna do you, bro. Everybody says this quarantine happened. The first couple months, niggas was like really on it. They was really, quarantining, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, as soon as they got tired of that shit, bro, there was no fucks given, bro.
Come on, man. Quarantine fatigue is real. Everybody is susceptible. Like let's not pretend like all of us haven't been creeping around or doing something we wasn't supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
that would
I
potentially
get all that
put
stuff.
everybody in the house.
I get all that stuff.
If one person is willing to, it wasn't like
exactly,
he was at Project X. He was at an event.
But once you get in front of the camera
with 12 people.
Well, this all right.
You gotta say the right things.
Let me add this detail. Right? Because 40, bro, you should have a contract right now with Gavin Newsom's PR team, bro. Because you did much better fucking job right now than his people did.
There you go.
And even the job that the lobbyists did, right? Because homies are out here giving out statements and saying, no, like Gavin Newsom said, I didn't know there was gonna be people there. I didn't think it was gonna be that many, and I didn't know it was gonna be inside.
I don't know. It's gonna be.
And the other homie that was there was saying, "Well, we're there, but it was outside." But then a picture pops out. You're indoors without masks, right? Mm-hmm. So the homies were lying, right? When they got caught and they lied.
It's
right,
politics, bro. Politics.
I get it, bro.
These
but my shit is.
It ain't. Who else got caught? Nancy Pelosi got caught getting her hair done in the middle of the fucking shit.
Yeah, and she was
no mask on.
Diane Feinstein got caught doing
shutdown.
a private airport walk without a mask. Yeah, bro, they're running their shit as politics, right? But I mean, you know what? This is my point to this question, right? We can rationalize, but I think Steve's initial reaction, that spoke to man. That spoke to common folks. They're out here saying, fuck this guy. This motherfucker gonna tell me to stay inside past 10 o'clock on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Fuck this fool. This fool was out here having wine. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I think
Oh, yeah.
that's where it backfires a little bit, bro. So
You know,
I mean, be it as it may,
look.
homie can have a track record. It be politics, but in terms of what the fuck is gonna happen and how people follow suit, I think is that played out a little bit. So
Look,
Yeah, I
just,
get
Well,
that.
I mean,
I just
with
can't
all that being
understand.
said, the only thing that we need to be concerned about now is just herd immunity.
no, I got it.
If
See,
we're gonna look at it like that, then fuck it.
Look,
We all of us is we
look,
just gonna catch the shit and we're gonna get over the shit and it'll be 500,000 motherfuckers
I
dead
don't want
and
no part
fuck
of that.
it. Let's just
nah,
go
yeah,
have a
yeah.
good ass
I don't
Wear a
want no
time.
part
fucking
of that
mask,
shit.
man.
Yeah, look,
Wear a fucking mask outside.
Look,
Steve,
look, look.
close us off on this one.
I don't know how we
None
can
of
just
that
like
corona smoke, bro.
just follow simple directions. Wear a mask, clean your hands, don't touch your
Oh
face
God,
if you're touching dirty shit, and that's it. That's all. That's all simple
dirty
shit.
niggas,
But
keep the
people,
sanitizer on deck. You know what I
There
mean?
it
exactly.
is, bro.
That's it.
Hook it up, hook it up, hook it up.
Uh,
Look it up, go. There you go.
Got that?
Yeah.
Good drip? Good drip?
No, thank
Hey,
you.
careful! You
No,
don't
thank
have
you.
like scars, cracks on your hands.
All right, guys, we're gonna move on to the next segment. You know what it is. All right, Steve. At this point, the song's playing, the old stuff.
Decade stuff. It's been a while, man.
And then Monte, you said you had something for old stuff. So I'm gonna point to Steve. He's gonna say old stuff, but I'm gonna let's be quiet for a little bit. Let's pretend that the song's playing right now.
Oh, this
Hold
is
on. I don't even remember what the fuck I said I had for old stuff. Fuck.
Old stuff.
All right.
Fuck.
Here we go.
I don't
Here we go,
remember.
Steve. Here we go.
Old stuff.
It is old stuff, gentlemen. And this is a part of our segment when, we've had a bunch of shows and a lot of shit has happened since we last talked. So if you all want to bring up anything that's interesting that we might want to cover that, we just didn't have a chance to talk to or talk about since we last done the show, any old stuff, gentlemen?
Man.
How long has it been?
I do, and
A minute.
it's been a minute,
Yeah.
and we brought up we had a great conversation about fuck, I can't.
Old stuff. How's the relationships going? Has anybody been able to, instead of adapt to the new system, which is not obviously you can't date outside, right? You can't.
No, we'll talk about that in the main topic.
Okay.
That'll be a
Next.
portion of it.
Next.
Yeah, what was our old topic that we were talking about with the fuck hold on, let me
if we don't got old stuff, then I'll edit this and we'll go straight to the main topic. It's all good. We don't have to do a long ass show.
All right, let's cut to the main topic because like my notes were specifically about the last show, and I'd rather refresh directly with that from that.
All right, you all remember the question, or do you want me to repeat it right now before we roll into the main topic segment?
Yeah, repeat it.
Hold on, you talking about the main one that you sent us?
Yeah, how did 2020 impact you as your manhood, friendships, love life, politics, and goals in life? Like, what I mean by that, and I won't explain it right. I'll explain a little bit more, but it's like the quarantine happened, like we kind of changed as people, right? And we're at the tail. Now we're not the tail end of it because it restarted, right? But it's more like, how did your life fucking change? How did your shit change, right? And so you could pick any one of those, or you could talk about all of them. But I kind of feel based on talking to everybody, a lot of that shit changed.
Based on his life and shit, like how this nigga be currently.
Who?
Is this you, my guy? You know what I mean? You got the
this
that be affecting your life at the moment.
All right, you don't have all these jobs now?
That's why we do the podcast, right?
Yeah.
I can tell you this. Steve-O, or not, fuck that. We'll start. All right.
Exactly.
It's a main topic.
What's the surprise, nigga? I'm still waiting on the surprise that I was supposed to hear about.
Oh,
gentlemen, it is our main topic today. I look, it's been a while since we've done this show. So a lot of shit has happened. A lot of stuff has changed, whether it be society, whether it be some of us and our situations here. But main topic for today, right? During 2020, to you, what do you think has changed? Have things changed for you in terms of like what you think about politics, in terms of friendships that you have, love life, goals that you set that may have changed, or even things that you're doing now, like hustles, right? Like for you, what has changed in 2020? How have you changed as a man, right? And the reason why I thought of this topic was just because the other day I was thinking, man, I don't know about you all, but my circle has gotten a lot smaller, bro, since this whole quarantine shit happened. And I don't think it's necessarily because we just can't see people like that anymore. It's just because some shit has gotten realized about the people I used to fuck with. You know what I mean? Like you learned a lot of shit about people and how they function during this time. And I'll be quite honest, bro. With some people that I used to chill with all the time, I don't really feel that anymore. And not that I cut them out of my life, but it's pretty well known we don't hang out like that anymore. And that's one example, right? And that's just some shit I never thought would happen during this time, because I think like, oh, you're chilling, like you have more time to text people. You got Zoom, you could be zooming in with people, right? Especially homies that you would chill with all the time. So that's kind of why I thought about that. But some shit happened today though.
Yeah.
And I'll say this. This is the part about 2020 that I trip out on, because my homie over here, Steve-O, is a non-confrontational dude. Non-confrontational.
And then
You know what I'm saying?
sudden, and then what? He needed to smoke all of a sudden, or what?
I mean, he needed to smoke some text threads, bro, today. Because look, this is the thing I say. Like, he's number one, he's not confrontational, but
look at that nigga over there with that beanie on. Yeah,
no, bro, Eminem over there, bro. But look,
right.
But on top of that, bro, in terms of race, bro.
Yeah, you just see a lot of people pop up
like jumping
into the dirt, man.
Jumping into a conversation that homies kind of were a little bit disrespectful to black folks on a text thread that had to deal with some hockey white boys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, for those of you that don't know,
now you know.
Those of you that don't know, Steve and I play hockey. We play ice hockey.
Glock 24.
Who wants the smoke?
Hey, man.
Here's my gun right here. Look, here's my gun with knowledge. Boom, boom.
Ooh.
No, go ahead. Let me. I want to hear this.
His words were the bullets, bro. His words were the bullets. Ooh, but look, this would happen, right? Steve and I play hockey, right? And that's not a common thing for brown folks, but it's something that we grew up to love, and we ended up playing in college, and then now we play in adult league. And from time to time, we play some practices on Friday nights. We won't say where, we won't get into details of that, right? But we have this little text thread with the homies that we play. They usually say,
I don't consider them homies at all.
I mean, people, acquaintances, right? And so, you know, there was supposed to be a Friday practice that we're supposed to have tomorrow, and all of a sudden it was canceled because of the state regulations that you can't have any non-essential businesses open past 10. So, you know, these homies, these fools start fucking like just complaining,
chanting away on bullshit,
right?
They can't back
and
up.
yesterday it was one of those like, fuck Gavin Newsom, that motherfucker was drinking wine, and I was like, yeah, that's understandable that you're mad at that. That's why I was saying about the shit earlier, right? But then today they kept bringing up like, well, is it really non-essential? Is it really commerce? Blah, 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 blah. And my ass was like, well, go fucking complain to the board of supervisors, bro. Those are the ones that make the fucking rules. And so then later on in the night, this homie just had to drop a whole, well, if we put a BLM on our jersey, we might be able to slide, you know? And so, you know, so I jump in and I'm like, why
a white dude said this?
Yeah.
Huh?
A white dude texted this?
We're not sure. He said he wasn't white.
Later on, when I kind of pressed him a little bit, he responded to me and he said, and I'm not white, by the way. Right? So I was like, cool, bro. But so pretty much I said, why BLM? And he's like, well, they seem to be lenient with the protests. I'm just saying, you know? And so, you know, I start, you know, my thing is let's nip this at the butt. This is some bullshit we don't need to talk about. So I said pretty much just simply, look, bro, it's not about black folks. It's not about brown folks. The folks that are making these rules are not brown or black. They're departments and the representatives. So go put it up with them. No need to talk about black folks, right? And then the homie says, well, I'm just saying, you know, they seem to let the protest slide, right? And then I responded, look, bro, go take a walk down Manhattan Beach bike path. There's been parties, house parties, and bars
open, restaurants
on
open,
on fleek
full
since March, bro.
throttle.
So you say protest, I say parties. Let's just end this conversation. It's not anything, right? And so homies start putting in like, oh, dude doesn't obviously understand sarcasm. And I say, well, you know, I don't really take sarcasm when it comes to race. I've been told some shit that people later say it's funny. And so homies start fucking, all right, let's end this conversation. And then all of a sudden Steve-O just pops in with, you better shut the fuck up when it comes to BLM. You don't know shit. Just shut the fuck up, or else you're willing to fucking back it up.
Who
Like,
did this? Who came in here with that energy?
Steve-O, bro. Let him know, Steve-O.
That guy.
Steve-O, who?
That guy.
How are you feeling, bro? How are you
Hold
feeling
on.
when that happened?
Who you talking about? The nigga that's on this
Hey man,
cat with us?
bro.
The beanie
Yeah,
stunner, bro. The beanie
right
stunner
there.
right
You
there.
came with that smoke,
Yeah,
bro?
right there.
Hey,
Of course,
all
man.
that
That pissed
smoke,
me off,
bro.
bro. Like, if you gonna talk some shit, back that shit up, man.
That's how you shoot right there, nigga.
That's how you
That's
shoot,
how you
bro.
that's how you bring the smoke right there. From now on, nigga, keep bringing the smoke just like that, nigga. Just
Hey,
like
bro.
that.
Hey, bro, you know, it's like, honestly, you know, JP, how I feel about this shit, bro. It's like I had the gun in my hand and I was like, let's talk this shit out, bro. We don't need to do it like this. And Steve's like, bah, 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 fuck you.
That nigga came in there, let the Uzi off, nigga. Brrr, nigga. Oh,
And wait, that's not even it, bro. That's not even it, right?
man.
After Steve-O says that shit, that's when I'm like, damn, this motherfucker just came in with bah. And so I was like, I gotta neutralize this shit again, right? And so that's when I go, hey, you know, let's keep this to hockey. You know, I've been told some stuff. Let's not play about this. You know, I'm good. Let it go. And then some of the homies were like, well, you know, like it just for clarification, I'm an Asian dude. I wasn't, you know, everybody just like just checking in, right?
All of a sudden.
And then finally, some homies like, all right, wrong conversation, delete the thread, convo over. And then people are just liking that and saying cool. And then Steve-O, silence is golden. So if you got nothing to say, shut the fuck up. Caps, bro.
No, I said.
They not passing you the puck, my nigga.
I don't give a fuck. Hey, I said silence is gold.
That's all right. He might as well just be out there with no stick.
Oh,
I don't mind hitting people, man. I don't mind hitting
When
people.
it
Just
comes to that, people
Not
start
me, but I'll fucking do
sticks,
it.
bro.
But anyways,
Tune
I
in
said,
this Saturday
I said,
as we play in Artesia against these homies on Saturday night because it's gonna happen. Homies are gonna remember phone numbers if they didn't keep that contact.
Shoot me a ticket, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, you're 7323.
Shoot me the ticket, bro. I'm there, bro.
But that's what I'm talking about, guys. That shit would never happen if 2020 never happened. Steve-O would have never responded that way, bro. That's the type of politicization that I said happened this year.
I think that's what people need to do, man. They need to step up and fucking just end that shit with fucking not just, I'm not saying all white people are like that, but I'm just saying just all people that are racial, you know, that are fucking racist. We need to end that shit and just fucking neutralize all that bullshit so they can start feeling the pressure. They can start being uncomfortable.
Here's the thing about that though. Here's the thing that here's the part that I'm gonna
wait. 40. I'm gonna say this because I know you want to counter his point a little bit, but the point of me bringing that up was that Steve-O would have never done that outside of 2020. So that's a question.
I agree.
How have you all changed? Not what the opposition would have said, but maybe for you, 40, what was different about you this year? Because like I said, I cut my circle down smaller, bro. Like besides all the stuff that I documented and covered of Black Lives Matter, brown folks, police killings, my politics, you all know, right? That didn't change. What changed for me is like my group got smaller, bro. Like for me, that was a person that was down to hang out with everybody and really looking to go out and all that shit. Like it just toned down a little bit, right? Focus on myself. So that kind of changed with me. So that's why I'm asking you all, right? Like for Steve-O, that homie spoke up, bro. That homie would have never said that shit. Less about race, bro. So he would always stay in his lane. But I'm proud of you, Steve-O. I'm proud of you,
Hey,
dog.
man.
2020, bro.
Hey, man.
2020 Steve ain't a fuck
That's
with,
big
bro.
dog moves right there, bro. Big
I
dog.
could I could likewise say that work has been a little bit different too.
Like
But it's
what?
not good, man. It's not good.
Started
You know,
realizing niggas' true colors, huh?
yeah, exactly. Thank you. And I'm gonna just keep it to that. I'm gonna just keep
Ooh.
it to that. You start seeing
Yeah,
people's true colors now.
yeah.
You
Here's
know,
what
but I hold my ground, and if people catch me on the wrong side, man, I'm a straightforward shooter, man. If you take me off on the wrong side, and Carlos knows I'm not like that. But when you
Yeah, he
fucking
not, bro.
get me on the wrong side, then I'm gonna come out straight and tell you the fucking truth,
bro. I feel
whether
it.
you like it or not.
Do
What's
we
up? What's up with you? What's up with you, Haitian Beast, bro? What has changed in 2020 for you, big dog?
look? Here's what I'm gonna tell you, bro. A lot has changed. Obviously, I don't think any of us have experienced some shit like this throughout our lifetime. I mean, it was already bad enough when we you know, voted Donald Trump into office. You feel me? What I will say that I have um enjoyed about his time in office, um, you know, besides all, you know, all the other bullshit, what was highlighted was just how much racism still exists in America. You
Yeah.
feel me? And so he was the guy that was chosen that brought the racism out of everybody that really feel that way. It was like they finally had the stage, you know what I mean, to really express how they feel. You know what I mean? And so you've seen it. You seen how he rallied his troops, you feel me? How he rallied his proud boys. Um
Yeah.
Even though it was a time of so much hatred and you know uh, you know continuous killing of unarmed black folks, you know, feel me? What his presidency did, and that's why this motherfucker, I'm glad he was in and out. What his presidency did was expose how America still feels. You feel me?
Mhm.
How most or half of America or the middle of America still feels. You know what I mean? And so the fact that we were able to win, and not only did this man get impeached, you know what I mean? He was a one-term president. You feel me? All
Yep.
that shit. I say all that to say that the, while I was so proud of the day that Biden finally like officially won, it was the day that still gave me hope in America, bro. Still gave me hope. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I felt
Because
like I felt even though my bad, Ansley, I felt like even though like work still needs to be done and still needs to be accounted for, I think it kind of calmed down people a little bit. Like you said, hope.
yeah,
But we still got to move forward and just keep on stomping on this
oh,
ground, man.
But we
absolutely.
can't be too calm, right? We can't be too
No,
calm.
No, no,
absolutely.
I'm just
No,
saying
no,
like just
yeah.
for the moment.
Yo,
So
let's
there's
not
still a lot of work to be done.
let's not forget, nigga. There was still over 70 million niggas that voted for this cat. You
Yes.
feel me?
Yeah, man.
So we're not gonna forget that. You feel me? But
That's
what I'm
40 plus
saying is
percent of
like,
this country. Yeah.
the it's just like finally like to win for Biden to win the presidency and then have world leaders from around the world hitting you up and congratulating you. It just lets you know just how vile the last nigga was. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I will say this. You know what I mean? One thing that has changed for me, especially in 2020, is because of all that. You feel me? I went and made sure that I uh got a firearm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was legal. You know what I mean? I could legally have it.
Yeah.
It also made me think about shit like, damn, if this nigga would have won a second term, I probably it would have been like some end of the world shit. You feel me? So I had to think about shit that, damn, if I really had to survive on some apocalypse type shit, you feel me? And I didn't know how to get my own food. I didn't know how to grow my own food. I didn't know how to survive on my own as a man. Like those are things that I
Yeah.
thought about, bro. And
Yeah.
That's what this year taught us, you know,
yeah, bro. And
to
I
think about
started
and do all
fishing.
that shit.
You know,
Yeah.
Mr.C, we started fishing. We
Yep.
started, going to the gun range.
Yeah.
We started, planting shit. You know what I mean? Like we started doing things that,
Cooking
like,
your own food.
yeah,
You
Yep.
know.
we started thinking about, owning property, like things
Yeah.
that we should
Yeah.
have been
Yeah.
thinking
All that
about.
stuff, and we're still doing that.
Yeah,
We're still planning that
it
stuff.
just highlighted everything, bro, that we
Yeah.
need to do so that if we ever were in a situation like that, you know what I mean, we would not be the niggas at the bottom of the barrel, bro.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
To be survival mode, man.
that's what I take from this year so far. You feel
Yeah,
me?
you see bad things in a good way, you know, and we just got to keep on just proving ourselves that we can
Fact,
get out of the bottom of the barrel, you know. And
facts,
you know, I told Carlos that, you know, um, Mr.C, that, you know, we as the lower class are actually strongest mentally and physically, you
bro.
know.
We are the majority, bro. We really are. Like when black and brown folks come together, you feel me? Like we are the majority,
Yeah,
bro. You know what I
especially
mean?
especially black people, man. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, man.
Nah, bro. Like we are the majority, and if we can collaborate, bro, and come together like we did, you know what I mean, for this election, you feel me? That's big. You feel me? That's
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
You know?
And I know we got 40 coming back, right? Like just to recap you a little bit, 40. I know your phone died. Like we were on Steve's like fire dog about all the shit that he was pushing on that text stream. You were there live when that was happening, 40. But what JP brought up, bro, was that he grew a lot up in terms of like sustaining himself, bro. Whether it be growing food, whether it be fishing, whether it be just thinking 5 steps ahead and turning getting
And
like that
smelling musty.
smelly musty, being that man, but getting that firearm,
There
thinking
you
ahead
go.
of the time of defending
That's what I'm
himself.
talking
You know what
about.
I'm saying? So he said like as a whole, bro, he kind of grew as a man. And so, but it's one of those things that, and then Steve O brought up where you kind of came in and he said, look, bro, we just as the people that have been kind of disenfranchised our whole lives, quote unquote, what people would call minorities, we're stronger. We have
Oh
stronger
yeah.
wills, right? So what say you, 40 of 2020? What is the 40 2020.0?
Having to really just adapt in the home life, having to really um, just sort of hunker down, become more aware of the things that have to happen in the home, in the house, and just taking care of my wife and taking care of
Yeah,
my
no doubt.
myself and my family. And we ended up just upgrading ourselves and just making sure that the things that we need inside the space are taken care of. That's what we really did, was really focus internally and make sure that the things that we want are primarily here now. And
Okay.
then now after that, we turn outward. We can look to doing what we need to do um for everybody else around us. So that's primarily where I'm at right now.
I
Oh,
got
that's
a
good.
I got a hot
That's
button
big. That's
question.
big.
I got a hot button question. Hot button question would be, if you had COVID, would you send your plasma for studies for others, or would you not?
I had COVID.
No, no, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Because of uh just past experiences as being a black person in general, and black folks and doctors and COVID studies and society in general. No, not at all. Not even close.
Nigga, I don't plan on having COVID, nigga. So that question doesn't apply to me. Right? We out here trying to stay negative. You feel me?
You got
Stay
that
Ooh, got
pass?
negative out
that.
in the streets.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Got that
Yeah.
pass, bro.
I
That
mean,
that that all
I
access
don't need
pass.
God
no.
damn.
I don't need no coronavirus, my
You
nigga.
go to Napa, bro.
I
You
don't
go to
even
Napa
drink
now.
Coronas anymore, my nigga. I don't even drink Coronas anymore, my
Oh
nigga.
damn.
All right, hey gentlemen, we're gonna close this off. I'm gonna close this off with one little small ask of each of you. But before that, kind of what to 40's point. Did this shit make you think about like just? I mean, maybe this question is not for Steve O or 40, right? But like JP, did it make you think about like family and shit? or does it make you think of like nah, I don't, not the way that Rona turned out, the way that this world is, not really.
What do you mean, like, for
Run the
example,
Like family, like
for example, like,
relationship, yeah, all that shit.
Run the question back one more time.
Like 40 was saying, right? Like he hunkered down a little bit, right? Like at home, family life, just building a foundation, bro. Like on top of the foundation he already built with his partner. And then Steve-O's got his family, his daughter, and they're working on getting their place as well, right? For their family. But you know, for you, like for us that are single, bro, like it's like did the quarantine say, you know what, I don't think I want to bring a family relationship into this situation? Or did it make it be like, nah, you know, like, you know, on top of building on me, I need to build on us a little bit?
Yeah, the thing with me, bro, is like, if you know me, bro, you know me, you know that family is a big thing for me. Anybody that knows me knows that when I talk about having kids, I want to have like, you know, like 5. I'm 33 now. And
Better be like, bah, 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 bah.
I would
Should
have,
have had plenty of time.
you
yeah, I
better be
would have,
like 20 years old.
I thought that this time would have, you know, maybe have brought me closer to, you know, that relationship that I'm seeking for, but it hasn't really happened. Most of it is my fault. You know what I mean? The thing about me is like,
That's a man right there taking ownership.
There you
I'm
go.
not that kind of guy that's going like, you know, hit you up on your DMs, bro, and then just be like I'm just not making the move like that. But
Okay.
also, I'm also somebody that knows the legacy that I'm trying to leave behind. So right before this COVID shit hit, you feel me? I was juggling like 4 or 5 different jobs, you feel me? Mad side hustles, you feel me? Because I was building or grinding to get to that place that I want to be. You know what I mean? Which is home ownership, you know, eventually having my own business, you know, doing all that shit. So I was grinding towards that. And so once that stopped and I was forced to like, you know, sit down for a while, I low key like a lot of depression came with that, you know, because I'm not used to that. You know what I mean, that's not how I'm built. You know what I mean? So what it did help me do is like think about different ways that I can try to um make something happen that will still, you know, earn me some funds and get me to, you know, where I want to be, you know. So I will say though, you know, I only had to be in that stage for like about 2 months. And then, you know, after that, things started slowly coming back. And so honestly, this once everything kind of opened back up a little bit, a lot of opportunities started coming back, you know what I mean, with my side hustles. And honestly, that's just what I've been on right now. This whole year, I've been on my grind, trying to get my shit done so that I can be, you know, where I want to be. And then I feel like at that point, I'm going to try to focus on a relationship. You know what I mean? I'm not searching for anything right now, but if something, you know, happens to, you know, step in my way during this journey, I mean, that's when I'm you know, see if you know, I can make something happen.
Well, I
So
mean,
you still
honestly,
holding out for that sweet freak, huh?
All right,
Okay.
ladies. Hey, if you feel him, hey, swipe right at this screen right now. All right, look.
Ansley, I feel like you don't have to search. It'll just come to you at the right time, man, and that's when you just
And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at. I'm not looking for
don't rush. Yeah, don't rush it. It'll come to you at its time.
And that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping.
You see Mr.C taking notes over there.
Oh yeah.
That nigga writing on his
on his Palm Pilot.
Etch a sketch.
The girl's just trying to get his nut.
Hey, but look, gentlemen. On that note, right? Look, I want to practice this thing at the end of every one of our shows when we do have our podcast.
Hold on, I got a question for Mr. C. How about you, Big Doug? How's the relationship going? Has it been different? Have you adapted to it? Have you found the one, or are you just not searching for it no more? Like you're like, you know,
are you
running into some old shit?
Oh, old stuff.
Hey,
Hey, no relationship right now, gentlemen.
Okay.
Look, man, I just got a new job. I just got a
Oh.
new job, bro. And so it's been the shit that I've been
Congratulations, big dog.
looking
That's what
for,
I'm
big
talking
dog.
about.
And
New
so
opportunities.
hey, bro, there's
New
the trippy
booty.
shit. There's the trippy shit, right? When you bet on yourself, and I put out a video on my IG, right? I was
Yeah.
a little corny, but I did it because that's how I felt. But
Okay.
look, I said, look, when you bet on yourself, bro, and you have that experience, shit's gonna happen. You just gotta wait it out. And for me, it happened. And what that makes you feel as a man, bro, when you put all in and you invest in yourself and you win, and a little win, it changes your life, bro, in terms of like how you want to get up in the morning, how you want to go to sleep early, how you want to just eat better, all that shit, bro. So I'm on a good one right now, just like JP, but I'm not hustling like him. I'm more like I want something, I want to build something, I want to have kids, I want to have all that stuff, and it's got to happen soon. Not like this homie because he's got to be popping them already if he's gonna have five.
Yeah, like I
But no,
said, she gotta
hey,
be 20. Because
easy,
every kid's gonna dry your lady up 5 years.
Hey, I
Oh,
want to start off. Hey, I
so
want
the
to start off with twins, bro.
quarantine's
You
giving
hear
you
that
the
shit?
one to have
I
a
want to
home
start off
life,
with
Every kid's
huh?
twins.
gonna dry your lady up for 5 years.
I want to. Hey, look, I want to start off with twins and then have
I want to hear the
20
fucking
twin
opinions on that.
twin.
twins and then triplets.
Damn,
Look,
triplets, niplets.
so gentlemen, I want to do this thing at the end of every show, where we kind of do affirmations. Affirmation is just some shit you need to say to like some positive shit, right? Look, I'm gonna affirm the squad right here because I like every answer that you all gave in terms of 2020. Every motherfucker here or every homie here has something to contribute to the group. I want a family. Steve-O, you already got that shit. I want to be able to build a foundation at home. 40, you already got that shit. I want to be hustling 24/7. JP, you got that discipline, that drive. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that's why I chill with you all, because you are my brothers. And as a squad, we got something to contribute to make sure we all lift as we rise, right?
Yeah, we're
And so
all accountable for each other, man.
yeah, we got to hold each other accountable. We got to be real with
Yeah.
each other.
That's how
And so
we
that's why I'm
grow
glad
as
we
a
do this.
family.
I'm glad we do this show as an example to other homies or to anybody, right? Regardless of gender or whatever, right? But that's my affirmation to the group. But I'm gonna ask you, what are you proud of yourself of 2020? You explained a little bit, but I want to hear it and I want you to say it. Like, what's the one thing that you're proud of yourself that you did or that you've accomplished this year?
For me, it probably just stepping out of my comfort zone, and just even though like it made me nervous, but just getting out there and like in the protest and whatnot, like that where I've been with you, Mr. C. I've never been that type of person to do that kind of stuff. Like me is like just kind of hold back and see what happens. But like after all this that's been going on, like just getting out there and just getting out of my comfort zone, and I think I could do a little bit more.
All right. JP 40, how about you all?
Well, for me, I mean, I'm proud of actually finally stepping out of my box and pursuing shit that I've always thought about, things that were always in the back of my mind, but I never thought like I would even like I would be able to do. For example, like, fishing. You know what I mean? That's something that I started. So it's being able to step out of my box and finally um doing things that I've always thought or dreamed about doing, but just never took the steps to doing it. Whether it was, legally owning a firearm or, finally going out there and fishing. You feel me? Man, I remember catching my first fish, bro. I didn't even know what to do with it. I didn't know whether to give it, to keep it, or give it to the homie that was next to me. You feel me? It was just a different experience. You feel me?
What do
But
you
even
mean?
that,
What do you mean give
and
it?
and looking into like stuff like hunting, planting, just doing shit that like, I mean, like back in the days, like real men were like able to do. You feel me? I just talked to you the other day about,
Those
like
were the
taking
days.
classes at Trade Tech. I mean, to like, do mechanic shit, being able to like fix fix
Fixing
a car.
cars.
You know what I mean? Just things like that. That's what I've
Spare
been
tire.
that's what that's what I've been able to accomplish in 2020 is opening up a whole new repertoire of just shit that I'm able to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll say for me, and then 40 closes out. The thing that I'm proudest of is that I'm the type of dude that I know I could go up and say my shit and talk my talk, but when I work, bro, I do consensus, and if you don't know what that is, like if I work with a team, I'm the type of homie that I know what I need to do, but I was always used to like, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Asking for people's opinions instead of just shooting my shot and just saying fuck it. You could do this. You got it right. Don't question it. You know, like that's the shit this year that I let go, bro. I let go of being worried about what the fuck people think, or even having to ask for approval for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit that I'm proudest of. And that's why I say, like, when you bet on yourself, bro, you got the experience. Why question yourself, bro? If you miss that shot, you miss, bro. You ain't gonna die. So why have to ask people for permission? You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that's been the biggest shit is ask for forgiveness, not for permission. If you know that it's right what you're doing, and if you got the right drive. So for me, that was what 2020 brought to me. 40, what do you got? Close off on this, big dog.
2020 pretty much put into perspective me having to tighten up my own ship, because now being inside and having to make sure you have personal responsibility and personal accountability for the people around you and the safety for your own actions. Like, it made me really think about the things that I do day to day, and then how to strengthen that, and how to if it myself, like I've always worked from home, done things for myself at my home, and now it's just about tightening up my home. So all the way down to my own gardening, to taking care of my own personal finances, down to communicating with my wife. Like, just everything that happens inside of the home is something that I've felt like I have been able to put a tight grip around. So that is one thing that I'm proud of. And then the other thing is just mentally staying in shape, being able to say that, like, I'm not down for the fatigue of being stressed over not being able to go anywhere, or to not see my people, because guess what, like, we have all these devices and all these ways to go about seeing people. And if you're taking into your own safety and wearing your mask and doing what you're supposed to be doing, then guess what, you can have those moments where you can be a part of other people's lives in this particular climate. And it's that's just one of those things that I've been able to, like I said, take care of myself. Like, with the separation comes having to focus on the things that are important, and then once you put those things into perspective, then everything falls into play. Like, you take the time out, you're in the house, then hey, let's focus on paying these bills, let's focus on upgrading. And that's primarily it. Like, you just got to be able to focus, move forward, make change, and then ask the next person, what are you doing to make change? And then let's talk about it from there. So I feel like we've come full circle right now, and starting the show and kicking back the show with this particular part of what we're doing is, I feel like, is one of the things we're supposed to be doing.
Nah, man, it feels good to be back. I don't know if you all feel good being back on this show, but it's good to see you all. Good to hear that you all fucking stepping it up, man. So, gentlemen, where can people find you on social media if you want to share that information?
You can catch me on Twitter at 40_YMMC, and reach out to me. I'm out and about. I'm always on.
The homie's on Twitter now. All right, Steve-O?
Well, my account's been shut down, but it looked like kind of came back up now, but you can reach me out. This is Steve-O at this is THISZEO.
Mr. C. He's got the key.
Hey, fuck with your boy, man, Jacques Payne. I mean, JACQUESPAIN 87, baby. Jacques Payne 87 on IG. Fuck with me.
Catch our show on Instagram at You, Me, and Mr. C. Catch this show, as you're already seeing, at YouTube on our channel at You, Me, and Mr. C. Hey, let us know what has changed about you in 2020. And if you agree with some of the gentlemen on this show, we'll catch you all later. Have a good time, y'all.
Have a great
and we still have that $100 on that bet, right? If someone types up
False.
like pop up.
False. Fake news.
Fake news.
Peace out.
No.